Hey, so we learned something really interesting about energy today when we decided to go to a bunch of new casinos that we had never been to because we've just moved to where we are. And we've
Neither of us are generally casino people.
like it all, like this is not something that we do, but seeing as the conjunction was yesterday, we wanted to see if we could make any money. And because last or on Mother's Day, we had a little bit of luck at one casino. We decided to try it again, and we learned something really interesting. First off, we didn't know that roulette was not something that is in like most casinos, and that's mainly what we were looking for. We are looking
I don't
for,
think it is in most casinos,
yeah,
but like the ones around in our area, most of them don't have it, which is really
mm,
confusing.
yeah. So we ended up at three different casinos, just kind of checking out the vibe and seeing what people were up to. And it was very clear, like the first two casinos we went to, it was a huge different it was a much more positive energy. Like people felt more connected to what they were doing, they were happier. There's just a general overall positive vibe, which I didn't notice. I don't know about you. I didn't even notice it until we went to the third
Mm-mm.
casino.
No.
So that third casino that we went to was actually the one that we had gone to on Mother's Day, which is why we were excited to go back there. I have never played roulette, and Lynx was like, "Oh my gosh, you should play roulette." So we went and we were playing the video one, and I won a couple $100, and I was like, "Oh, this is really fun!" And I had a really great time, and I was even picking like the numbers that the ball would land on like a couple times. It was amazing. So we were excited to go back to that one, and it was an instant collective feeling of anxiety from the moment that I had, by the way, I had won like 50 playable, what was it? Playable, like, what about they
It's like
called?
promo cash.
Promo cash from signing up with the membership. So I was really excited about that. And then we walked onto the floor, and it was a whole huge change of energy that was just like immediate anxiety from the last time that we were there was really positive, was a really cool experience. People were even walking around with these, what were they, rice cookers or something?
Yeah.
All these people had been winning these rice cookers, and they were giving away a prize today, and like nobody had it. Nobody had won it, and everyone just looked miserable and grumpy, and didn't end up winning anything today. And it's just really interesting. I was sitting, in the back seat on the way home, just kind of thinking about the energy and why I felt so different from when I went there. Because I was still really excited for the wins that I had won at the other casinos, and that you had won. And it
Mm-hmm.
was just a generally good time. It was a lot of fun. And that allowed for, just a general vibe and good time. And that's what we were enjoying. And then we went to this third one, and it was a whole shift. And it just makes you really think about energy and how if you're in a collective, if you're in a lot, and if you're surrounded by a lot of people who are focused on the same thing, then you can pick up much more easily on the vibe of that place of whether or not like it's going to be a good thing or not for you, if it's going to be good energy. If everyone's walking around with a rice cooker and one of them Stanley cups or whatever the heck they're giving away, then obviously people are winning. They're much more happy, they're way more agreeable. And if they're not, if they don't have their rice cookers, and if you see a Stanley Cup far and few between, then the juju is all screwed and you gotta leave or you're gonna miss out on that $25. So anyway, today we
Lessons
learned
learned.
we learned about energy, and I just thought that was a really cool way to kind of demonstrate. Like if you go into a casino, the next time you go into a casino, I challenge you to just feel what the general vibe is and see what body signals you get. Because
Yeah,
body
that's
signals that I was getting like anxiety. I was felt full on like anxiety, worry, stress. Um, and it's all focused on money. That's what I was picking up, and I was just like a pit in my stomach, whereas the other two places was like really upbeat, happy. People were having a good time. So, yeah. That was our experience with today's conjunction. We would love to know what you guys experienced. If you guys had any luck, did any of you win the lottery? Please let us know. We would love to know. And hopefully maybe some of our tickets will win. Who knows? But we'd love to hear what your experience was with it. And we will talk to you then. Bye for now.
Bye.